Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya at Sidegigcrafts. Welcome. As promised, we're going to be working on this journal today. I want to make, okay, so we need some things to tuck into the pockets here in the cover. And then there's a couple spots that need some tags and maybe some other embellishments. So I thought we'd start by kind of going through this little box here with some pre-made things in it and see if we can find anything that might be nice. Ooh, I love this for that. I kind of like this one too. But let's see what else we've got. We've got a pocket here. This would be beautiful in there. I think we've got quite a few pockets though, but I'm going to hold this one aside because I think that might be good. I've got some mushrooms. We could use that somehow. I've got this little pocket with butterflies. That would be cute. This one says happy. That would be cute in there. A lot of these are a little more brown. There's some butterflies. This one is plain. I love both of those. Oops. There's some florals. That's kind of nice, maybe. This one's a little more Christmas, so probably not that one. Ooh, Cash is coming in. She's kind of startled me. That one might be cute there. There's a tag. Okay, so we've got quite a few to choose. Ooh, here's some bigger ones. And some labels. Here's some labels. Those are fun. I love this one. This should go in there too. Oh, these are great. When did I do these? I don't remember these. These have a lot of the pinks in them. These are masterboards. Love that one. Love this one too. Ooh, love that one. And that one. We probably won't need all of those, but let's start with that. And let's see, let's put some of these back. We'll hold on to that one. We'll put Christmas back. I mean, obviously we don't need all of these. So let's kind of put these in here. Ooh, I found some other things I didn't know were in there. All right, that's a good start. Ooh, cute. Here's some tags. I don't remember making these. Maybe that one. All right, let's put these aside. I also have this little stack. The gingerbread is Christmas. Those obviously won't go in there. Yellow, maybe. And I have this corner, what you water grows. And since this is a springy, gardeny type of journal, maybe not spring, but well, maybe spring. It could be spring, which makes me think this one is probably too much fall. But there is orange in it. There is some orange tones, so maybe. I don't want to cover that page. Maybe we could use that one. I think it might be, ooh. I was going to say it might be too orange, but there's that. That would be pretty there. I think I actually like that there. This is just a page. It's not going to be very strong. I could put it here, because this is cardstock. That would be perfect there, actually. I'm going to cut that straight across. And we're going to make a short belly band. It won't go all the way to the top and bottom, but that's just perfect. Just perfect. I hope you guys are doing great, and I hope that you have been crafting too. I have had a very busy week. I've worked 6 days in a row. You guys, today my body was feeling it. I was hurting so bad today. Finally, this evening, I'm feeling a little bit better. But I could not wait to leave work and just relax. I went outside to my truck and put my seat down and laid down on my seat during my lunch break. I just could not. I had to relax my back. It was crazy hurting. All right. Not that anybody's worried about that, but you know, it's been a long week is my point. Okay, let's see. There's a little bit of glue came out of there. Let's see if I can get it out of this side. Good grief. All right, we're gonna use different glue. Do I want to use different glue? No, I just want my glue bottle to work. Okay, but we're gonna use this because I know this will work. And it's very wet, so I have to be a little more careful. Very wet. Like makes your paper pucker kind of wet. We'll just do that. Now, normally I would like to sew around these belly bands. I like them better sewn. But I think that sometimes we don't need to get our sewing machine going, do we? Sometimes we can just love it the way it is. And I think this would be perfect here. I think this would be cute too. Oh, you know what would be really cute? Should we attach that? Maybe this could be a page tab. Instead of using it as a hanging tag, because it will hang out big on there, maybe we could just use it as a tab. And if we do that, probably not on this page because we'd have to tuck it under. And that's going to interfere kind of with that belly band, isn't it? So let's pick a different page. Is this going to glue or not? I do like this one here though. Let's see if there's a better premium page. What if we put this here? This is also a envelope pocket, so it flips up. I kind of like that. I'm going to do that. Oh, can I get the glue? I just grabbed this bottle again, didn't I? See if we can get that clump out of there. I need to get more consistent so that my glue stops being a problem. I love this glue too. It works so well. I just don't put a pin in it at night so it dries up. All right, well, we'll use this one then. And then put it here. I like that. I'm glad I saw that in there. I wouldn't have thought it. Of course, I wouldn't have thought of it, so had I not seen it in there. We could put this little envelope here. We can, let's see what else. We need to make some things for there. Although something like that might be kind of cute. And if we do that, then I could put a similar one here. I do love this. I love the little picture on here. This is not a real picture. This, I think, was a Tim Holtz kind of thing. How can we use this in here? This is a pocket. Is this a pocket? Yes, I made a pocket there. So, let me see. I already put one pocket here, so these things are in there. You could put something like this. I will ink that up a little bit though. So what I want to put, or is there something else? Do I like maybe this one better? I kind of like that. What if I put this here and then it flips down? Put it on a hinge so it flips down. Or I could turn this into a pocket as well, but this is already a pocket. So do I need another pocket? What do you guys think? Help me out. Or maybe it's a hidden pocket. It's not very hidden if it sticks out over here though. But I kind of like it that way. Let's do that. All right, so we'll glue the 3 sides. Oops, a little much gluage there. And we'll put that just a little bit above. So we were going to make tags and things to put inside the pockets, and yet we're making more pockets instead. So we have more things to fill up. That's all right, though. That's all right, though. You know, sometimes you just get inspired to do different things, right? Hopefully that glue will stay down. See, that's why I like my other glue better, because it sticks faster and stuff. This does not want to. Come on, glue. You know you're my favorite. All right, let's keep going, and maybe that'll stay down if I put more pressure on it. Now this would be pretty here. Is this a pocket? This is not. Oh, it is a pocket. Or it's a little tuck spot. Let's ink that up and put some corners on it. Some round corners. There we are. And we can just tuck that one in there. I think that's a perfect addition. Let's look through some more. We could put another in here. Or maybe not. Yeah, there we go. All right, and then did this stay down? It did. It just took a little while. And this one flips out. That needs some collage on it. This would be really pretty here, clipped on, or even just as a page embellishment would be pretty. But I think a page embellishment would be too easy. This is already going to flip open. What if I hinge it on the inside right here and that held this page shut? We could do that. I think I like that idea. Okay, we'll get some washi tape. That one works. And we will hopefully maybe get some of this glue out, because this is the glue I trust. It wants to come out so badly. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. So has anybody noticed the posts on my community page, guys? Anybody noticed my posts? 12 more days and something amazing is going to happen. I'm so excited. If you know what it is, say it in the comments, because I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I put this on the wrong side. No, I didn't. I put it on the right side. That's the way it was supposed to go. But I need to fold this because it's going to be folded this way. Also, remember that's the hinge, so we want to fold that in half. I think I'm going to try to put this glue because I don't think the other one's going to stick very well. There's just not enough going on there. All right, and we're going to stick this down right there-ish, I think. I'm going to move this paper out of the way, but I think it needs to go like right there. Yeah, that'll give us plenty of room for that hinge to work. And then press that down. And then this is going to hold this shut if it works properly. Okay. Okay, let's just go ahead and turn this. I'm gonna have to come back and make sure that worked the way I wanted it to. And where else? Is this a tuck? Nope, that's just decorative. We've got a pocket here I need something in. Let's see if we have any thin, narrow somethings. Here's something. We could put this one in there. Nah, I don't like that one in there. We could put, I'm dropping things. How about this one? Kind of a little springtime gal. We could put she kind of gets lost in there though, doesn't she? I'm kind of not liking that. What if I put one of these on here, like a tab here? I think that might be kind of cute. Use these as tabs too. I thought it might be fun to get this book done so I could take it to the Mercantile when I worked tomorrow and set it up on my table. I've sold a few things. Let's see, this week I sold a blanket and a journal. So a baby blanket and a journal, so that was nice. See, I've got 2 tabs there. I could put another one here and kind of spread these out throughout the book. Oh, there's a fuzz or something on there. Put this one kind of in the middle-ish, right there. And I've got more of them, so I could kind of spread them throughout. Let's go back this way and put some more in. Could put one here is what I'm looking at. Maybe like that. In the middle. And then could do another one down here, maybe. Oh, here's another bird one. Do this one here. And then I think we need one more at the top, and this one would be plenty. Not that one. Let's see if there's one more back here we could use. How about if we put it here, will that stick out enough? Yeah, we'll just put it right here. Right there. That's very cute. I'm thinking this might be another good, we could do this one as a flip out. In fact, I think I'd like this one to stick out just a little bit, and we'll do a flip out this way. So we'll hinge it again. What's the matter, Cash? What's the matter, Cash? Oh, it tore. Try that again. I think all my washi tape's getting kind of old. I haven't bought any in several years. I haven't needed to. So it's kind of aging, I'm afraid. Which doesn't help with the stick factor, but you know. Also tears a lot easier. Okay, and then we will put some glue on this side. We got to flip this back this way. Put some glue on this side. keep it right. Oh, I went too far. I forgot about that. I was going to leave it hanging off the edge just a bit. Right there. That'll be fine. We will trim that back a little bit, I think. And it's not sticking anyway, so we'll try that again. And hold that down. All right, let's look back through here. I've got this little piece that I could make a tuck with. We would just need to, that's actually a great little spot for it. Let's trim that way. I like the contrast between the paper and the two papers. This is actually from a masterboard, but I like that. All right, we'll need to put something in there, of course. And should we keep going? Should we put this one in here? No. I feel like it needs to be in here, but I feel like it doesn't. I'm kind of mixed on that one, so we'll go with doesn't. And I'm not trying to decorate this one too much because I'd like to leave some of it blank. So this is now a flip, and nope, that was supposed to be a pocket. See, and it did not stick, did it? Nope, didn't. Oh, man. I'm kind of worried about that. What else have we got that can go in here? We've got a lighter. We can put this in that pocket. We'll just put a little note, a spot to put a note. And this is kind of how I do things, guys. I kind of go back and forth, and then whatever strikes me, you know, I go with it. You know, sometimes I'll go back and forth quite a few times before I figure out exactly what I want to do. All right, this one glued down fairly well. It worked. So, well, mostly. Mostly. I think it still needs to set. I wonder if I can stick, I know I can stick this one in here. Where could I put this one? I feel like maybe it should go here. Like that. Or, let me scoot it out a little bit. Maybe there. Do we like that? Or we could do it, this is a pocket too. We could put this is also a pocket. That's not deep enough. This one would be pretty here. Ooh, or here. It could go this way. That's where I think I like it. That's it right there. Let's see if we can glue this one with this glue this time. There we go. Now it's working. We'll get that loop out of there. And now I shouldn't have any problems with my glue. So we'll go this way. There we are. Okay, so that'll be, oops, let me pull this a little bit this way. I'm getting glue everywhere now. All right, so that'll be there. Yay, I'm glad I finally got to use that pocket too. Okay, I also have, I showed you this little corner piece thing. We could put this here, and then we could tuck something into it, such as that. And we've got that too. So we've got quite a bit going on. I think that the next thing I'd like to do is I would like to find, well, first, I probably need to fix some of these things. But I'd like to find some photos to fit in here also. That might be, this might be okay. I might just need to do that. I also would like to use this doily. What do you think we could use for this with this doily for? Let's ink this up a little bit. Maybe we'll just put it in a pocket and let somebody figure out how they want to use it. Could we do that? Let's find a pocket. Let's find a pocket. That needs to be smushed down. We could just put it on a clip. We could do that. And then we'll put a photo in front of it. All right, let me find some photos. I'll come back and we'll put them in there. Okay, my friends, I found some more things that we can put in here. I found some pictures. Well, first of all, let me close this glue up. I found some pictures that we can go through that I think would be cute. I found this one of this house with the garden. And then I found this lady standing in the garden. And I found these ladies standing out front their house in the garden. Found these little children in the front yard. And I found this lady in her car, which I thought was really cute. I thought these would be kind of fun, kind of the same type of, frame of time. Then I thought maybe we could find a postcard, and I just grabbed one stack that I found. I didn't look through them yet because I thought you guys might enjoy it too. I know sometimes you do. That one has got to go in a beach journal for sure. Happy New Year. And that one's military. That one's New Year's. Thanksgiving, Easter. Some of these are holiday-ish, huh? This one is Easter. Birthday wishes and a happy good cheer. I like that one. That would be cute in here. I love the colors, and it's not specifically a holiday. That one, nope. West Virginia, the river, beach. They don't specifically have to be garden or anything related. I just thought it would be fun with the colors and stuff if they match and kind of coordinate at least. These are San Diego. This one's nice. Maybe that one, maybe. I think these are more historical. Ooh, let's do that one. That one's nice. I'll put this one back. I love that one too. We can put that in there. I don't mind. We can share. All right, I think those are enough. So we'll find little pockets for those. And the photos. And then I thought about, I saw this paper. I'm like, well, why don't I put little note papers in there? These are perfect. So I'm going to find a few with the similar colors that we can grab. And there's just a pretty little pad of them. Let's just do several different ones. And that's nice. The blue one was nice too, the one before. And that's probably plenty of those. We don't need to put them on every page or anything. All right, so let's kind of find a spot for some of these things. Let's put one of these right here behind here. And maybe we can even put one of the photos right here because I think this is a good spot. I think that's what made me think of it. I'm going to take her out of the plastic that she's in. Maybe. These are real vintage photos. And I love to put them in my journals. I refer to all these people in these photos as my faux family because I don't know who they are, but I've adopted them. I've adopted them into my crafty stuff. And they will find homes eventually. I love that there. That is beautiful. Birthday. Okay, let's find some more clips. And I know I've got some paper clips here. I think these are all regular ones. Yeah, I got a ton of them. I also have this jar, and I might be able to find some better ones there. I feel like I still had some fancy ones, but I'm not sure where those are. So we're going to go with what we got. And some of these are kind of tiny and kind of cool, so they will work. Did we skip a lot of pages since we put that photo in here? Yeah, we did. So we can put another photo here if we want to. Maybe not. Maybe we'll put the photo on this side. Maybe we'll put these beautiful ladies. I want to make sure they stay in too, because if people are picking up the book and looking at it, I want to make sure that they stay in there and don't get too tousled around. And I thought about, I've got these prayer cards that I got from Dollar Tree. I thought would be cute too. Let's see if we've got one that kind of, no peace for the wicked. That's not one to put with the ladies. For a brief moment I abandon you, but with deep compassion I'll bring you back. Nope. In God I trusted, I'm not afraid. What can man do to me? These are odd. The people, when they sin against you, your Heavenly Father will also forgive you. I kind of like that one. Okay. Love each other deeply because love covers over a multitude of sins. I do like that one. Okay. Good enough for now. Let's put this blue one here with these ladies. And on this side, we'll put this postcard. I gotta get a hold of the clip. There we go. Okay, and then let's see here. We've got this paper. This might be prettier here than that. Oh yeah, I like that a lot better. And then we could put these children here. Be a fun picture to put there. There we go. And that's also something we could clip in there just to make sure it stays. I probably should. Probably should. And I'm going to clip it up here at the top. Just for something different. Okay. We need something here. Could we put a card here? And then maybe put... I wish there was a verse in there about a home or something like that. Kind of like good and evil kind of verses, kind of different. Not quite what I was hoping for. Put this in here, but no, because then it's going to be lost in there. I don't want to do that. Where can we put it? That one should be sticking better. There's a pocket. We could put it in here. And I've got one more of this lady, one more photo. This one is a pocket. We could put, oh, she's going to be too deep for that. Those are too, but we could put some picture or some papers in there. That would be nice. And what do I do with her photo? There's her photo. Oh, you know what? How about this? The envelope says bestie. Wouldn't it be cute to just clip her in right here? You could clip her on right there. And maybe put a little envelope. Maybe put a little envelope right there. Why not? And they'll be able to use these how they want to, so that'll be nice. All right, we've got 2 more postcards. And I know we've got pockets in here. Let's put one there. And this is a flip out, but it didn't glue. So I'll have to fix that later. One more. Where should it go, guys? Help me out. One more postcard. I could just clip it here. Maybe that's where it needs to go. All right, I think this one's going to be sufficiently decorated and stuffed. I think there's a whole lot going on in there. And I don't want to put too much, like I said, because then people won't want to put their own things in here if I decorate it all. And look how full it's getting. We want them to put their stuff in too. So that is it for today, you guys. I think, I don't think I'm going to put anything on the front of it. I have considered it, but I don't know what I would put. So I think I'm going to leave that as it is. This one will tie up this way. I guess I didn't really make tags for this, did I? I just kind of found things, which is fine too. That works. And made it lovely. We've got new tabs on the pages. We put those in. We put lots of pictures and all the ephemera. So that's how we stuff it. Just keep going back and forth, whatever feels good to you. Make sure that things are consistent throughout the journal. And enjoy yourself while you're at it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for spending some time with me. I know this wasn't a real huge productive session, but I got the journal done, so I can take it tomorrow and hopefully find it a new home soon. If you are interested in the journal, let me know. Send me an email. But this one is ready to go. So I'll be touching up a few of those things that I needed to fix when that glue is dry. But otherwise, it's ready. It's good to go. Thanks for watching, guys, and hanging out with me. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope to see you in the next video. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.